Today, our topic is the geographical features of Telangana. What is our topic today? The geographical features of Telangana. In previous video, we shall discuss about the location of Telangana on Indian territory and also what are the boundaries of Telangana and how much extension an area in our Indian territory. So today we shall discuss about the topography of Telangana. What is mean by topography? What is the meaning of topography? The meaning of topography is the arrangements of natural physical features of an area. The arrangements of natural physical features of an area. It is nothing but what is natural physical features? Natural physical features are the mountains, vegetation, rivers, valleys, types of soils, etc. So here the Telangana is mostly hilly region. Telangana area is mostly the hilly region. What is hill? Hill means the low level height of the mountains. It means in Telugu guttalu. So Telangana area is covered by hills or small mountains. In our Telangana surface area should be covered by two type of ranges, hill ranges. One is Sahyadri ranges and second one is Balghat ranges. First of all, we talk about Sahyadri ranges. Sahyadri ranges nothing but the Western Ghats. The Western Ghats is the direction of our west part of India. So these Western Ghats split from Ajanta ranges, and these Ajanta ranges spread to northeast part of Telangana and enter into Adilabad district. The Sahyadri ranges of Western Ghats split from Ajanta ranges, and these Ajanta ranges spread into northeast part of Telangana and enter into Adilabad district. These ranges are known as various type of in various regions. For example, in Adilabad district, the Ajanta ranges are called as Nirmal Hills. In Adilabad district, the Ajanta ranges are called as Nirmal Hills. In Karimnagar district, they are called Rocky Hills. In Karimnagar district, they are called Rocky Hills. And in Khammam and Warangal, called as Kandikal Hills. Khammam and Warangal known as Kandikal Hills. So these are information about Sahyadri ranges in Telangana. And we can see the southern part of Telangana. The Balghat ranges are spread in southern part of Telangana, the west to east part, especially the river banks of Krishna to extended the Balghat ranges. These Balghat ranges also split from Western Ghats and spread into Mahabubnagar district, Medak district and Hyderabad district. These Balghat ranges also known as various names in various districts. In Mahabubnagar, these hills are called as Nalla Malla Hills. Nalla Malla Hills. In Medak, Anantagiri Hills. Anantagiri Hills. In Hyderabad, Rachakonda Hills. This is information about the Balghat ranges of spread in Telangana region. And also Balghat range is also most famous for hill forts. The Balghat ranges are most famous for hill forts. Number of hill forts are constructed on the top edge of Balghat ranges in various regions in Telangana. These hill forts are most famous in medieval history or in medieval history, Indian history or medieval Telangana history. For example, the Golconda Fort. This is the capital of Qutub Shahi rulers in medieval Telangana history. And Devarakonda Fort, Bhavnagiri Fort and Warangal Fort. Warangal Fort is the main administration wing of Kakatiyas. These famous forts are located on the Balghat ranges hills. So this is information about topography of Telangana. Now we will discuss about what type of climate are seen in Telangana state. Generally, the Telangana is located in semi-arid and hot dry climate. The Telangana is located in semi-arid zone. What type of weather are here? Very hot and dry climate should be extended in Telangana region. The geographical scientists are divided this type of climate in 3 seasons. One is summer season, second one is rain season, and third one is winter season. Summer season is started with March month and reach peak stage in May with the temperature of 42 degree average temperature. The summer season is start with March and reach peak stage in May month with the 42 degree average temperature. And second one is rain season. The rain season start with June and ended with November. Most of the rainfall is dropped by southwest monsoons with the 78% of rainfall. And third one, winter season. Winter season start with December and reach peak stage in January and end with February. In this time, we have found 20 to 23 degree average temperature in our state. So this is the climate information of Telangana. And now we will discuss about rivers of Telangana. Telangana is drained by two major perennial rivers. Telangana is drained by two major perennial rivers. One is Godavari and another one is Krishna. One is Godavari and second one is Krishna. First of all, we talk about Godavari. You know, Godavari was the second biggest river in India and first biggest river in South India. The Godavari river originate near Tayambakam in Nasik district. It is in Maharashtra of Western Ghats. Which is the originate place of Godavari? Trayambakam near Nasik district in Maharashtra of Western Ghats. And where it is enter in Telangana? Basar. The Godavari river enter into Telangana. Which place? Basar. Basar is now located in Nirmal district, and also it is most famous for Saraswati temple. And Godavari river also having most famous tributaries. In that, one is Manjira, second one is Maneru, and third one is Pranahita, and fourth one is Indravati. Godavari river having a number of tributaries, but some of most important, they are Manjira, Maneru, Pranahita and Indravati are the most important tributaries of Godavari. And whereas the catchment area of Godavari river in Telangana, the catchment area of Godavari river is Adilabad district, Nizamabad district, Karimnagar district and Medak district, and also north part of Khammam and Warangal also includes the catchment area of river Godavari. And the second one is Krishna river. Krishna river also originated in Western Ghats of Maharashtra, which place? Mahabaleshwar was the birthplace of Krishna river. Krishna river enter into Telangana in Narayanapet district. Enter into Telangana in Narayanapet district, especially Tangadi. Tangadi village is the entering place of Krishna river in Telangana. Krishna also having a number of tributaries, but some of the most important, they are Bhima, Dindi, Musi, Halia, Munneru, Peddavagu are the most important tributaries of Krishna river. So, what are the tributaries of Krishna river? Bhima, Dindi, Musi, Halia, Munneru and Peddavagu are the most important tributaries of Krishna river. And whereas the catchment area of river Krishna in our state, Mahabubnagar district, Rangareddy and Nalgonda is the catchment area of river Krishna. So this is information about rivers of Telangana. This is most important question, very short answer question in the annual examination point of view. So now we shall discuss about in this video the last topic, Kaleshwaram project. To improve the potential level of irrigation facilities, the government of Telangana built or constructed a famous project or a prestigious project, that is Kaleshwaram project. Kaleshwaram project is the prestigious project of our Telangana government. This project built on Godavari river at the village of Kaleshwaram in Bhupalpalli, Jayashankar district. And this project provided 18 lakhs acres irrigation facilities. How much acres? 18 lakhs acres has provided irrigation facilities in 13 districts, and also under this project 180 TMCs of water lifted from Godavari river. And also Telangana government introduced a famous program, that is Mission Kakatiya. The reservation of farming development, the government of Telangana should be started the Mission Kakatiya program. Under this program, the government reconstructed 27,584 water tanks. As a result, the ground level of water was increased, and also the irrigation facilities also provided a lakh of acres in Telangana region. That's why the food grains or crops are produced in huge level. The Planning Commission of India, that is Niti Aayog, are announced Mission Kakatiya as the model program of other states in India. So this is information about the geographical features of Telangana. Under this topic, we shall discuss about, tomorrow we shall discuss about the type of soil, what type of soils are here, and also what type of vegetation are having here. So we shall discuss tomorrow.